you people. That means something you expected has arrived. Oh, we're going back to 2013 for this one. This was made back in 2013. I'm about to show you guys what it is. Bam! It's Lego Star Wars Clone Troopers versus Droid Techers. Man, this was made way back in 2013. You can tell because it's got Yoda on it. I don't see many pictures with Yoda on. Boxes with Yoda on them anymore, don't you? Set numbers. 7,000, 75,000. Piece. 7,000. 75,000. Shoot. 124 pieces. And warning, your 3-year-old can choke on this. Go choke on your Droid Techers. Back side of the box. So, without further ado, let's get it out of the wrapping paper. And open this bad boy camera. Let's go do the unboxing. Yeah, let's just... Yeah. Ooh, look, let's get that close up. Ooh, that is a clone helmet right there. Oh, ooh, another clone helmet. Ooh, this is nice. So, who's in the set? You're probably wondering. 1 clone trooper sergeant, 2 droid techers, and in it is a command center. So, let us build this thing. I almost forgot the manual. Ooh, the manual. How to build these things. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna have fun building this. Here are my figures. See, we got everything that comes in this set. So, let's get building. Yeah, alright. So here we got the whole set completed. Got it set up and everything like a battle. So let's get into the figures, right, don't we? Got your back, brother. Alright, the first guy we have is no other than the Clone Trooper. So as you can see, he's an ordinary Clone Trooper. Actually, I have this guy right here. He's the same guy, you know, because they're clones, because they have to look the same. See, like, check it out, they even have the same heads, same helmets. You get the idea. So there's nothing special about this guy, except he comes with a different weapon. He comes with a blaster, while they came with a rifle. So, yeah, let's get on to the next figure, why don't we? I'm your sergeant, kid. So what we got here is the Clone Trooper Sergeant. And he's different from the other Clone Trooper because he has green markings all over. On his helmet, on his shoulders, and the green dots on his chest plating. And apparently this is based off the Star Wars Attack of the Clones set. Because you can see in the box it has like the Geonosis look. And apparently this is based off it. And it's different from the Clone Wars clones. Like, if I pull this up, you can see massive differences between the two. Like, see how the helmets are even different? The faces are even different, too. The animated and the movie. And, yeah, there's major differences. So, yeah, just thought I'd show you that for fun. And for weapons, he comes with a blaster and binoculars. The one thing I hate about these binoculars and the way they build the figures is that if you want to make it so that the figure can look through him, it doesn't really get into a good position where it can look at him. It's like it's looking down, or you can't even see through him. And I think that really sucks, in my opinion. So he's basically having binoculars for nothing. Anyway, I don't know much, but apparently he's not all that stylish looking like Captain Rex, for example. It's because, well, apparently back then, this is when the Jedi first meet the clones and the Clone Wars begins. And in the movie, apparently, green were sergeants and the blue troopers, which is the one I got a long time ago, the blue troopers were lieutenants. And the red troopers were captains and the yellow troopers were commanders. That's all I know so far. And, yeah, I'm just going to get this guy out of here, and we'll move on to the next two figures we have, or buildable figures, or built, are the Droidtechas. Now, I don't know if anyone ever sees Star Wars, or anyone who ever seen the movies or the Clone Wars, you would all know what these are. These are the Droidtechas and the Clone Wars. They're one of the most dangerous and elite droids there are. Because believe it or not, they roll in the movie and the Clone Wars. They roll into battle, they put up their shields, and they start blasting away. And what's most dangerous about them, you can't shoot them because their shields are almost impenetrable, and they can fire back at you, and they can kill you. That's why they're the most deadly and hard to kill. So if I were you, I would get away from these guys. Apparently, these are the rarest droids there are, and I think this was the first set they were ever made in. And these guys are rare as heck. Because I remember the only sets I think they're in was this one. There was this other one where it came with a giant cannon, 2 clone troopers, and Plo Koon, Master Plo Koon. And the other one was the Naboo fighter. That's all I know of it so far. If there's any other sets these droids are going to come out in, or came out in, let me know in the comments below. But otherwise, let's just get into the set. These droids are technically part of the set, but the main build is this command center right here. This is the Clone Command Center, or Command Post, whatever you want to call it. And it's actually a pretty nice build, pretty decent. And yeah, apparently you can fit 3 clone troopers in here. I think, I haven't tried it out yet, but I can put my sergeant right this is my life in here, and I could put my clone trooper, just lift up its gun. I could put this up here, and yeah, I can put them there. I can put a trooper in the middle. I'm not going to do that because it's already too difficult. Over here we have these sliding doors that slide into a pathway so the trooper can walk into battle. How neat is that? If I could open it, there we go. That's actually pretty good. And over here, we can set up our droids right here. And this command post is pretty decent. Yeah, in the back here, we have a place where you can put the blasters. Okay, I can't do it, but you get the picture. You just slide it into the hole right here. Maybe I could. Hang on, I might have to turn the camera off. And woohoo! I finally got the gun in there! Because it was so much easier without a camera. So here we have a very good, unique figure where I can lower this down, like so. And out there is a a flick fire missile, which I lift this up. And let's say the Droidtechas are attacking, and the clone trooper, who basically can't shoot them because apparently they have impenetrable shields. And I can come back here and... Man, that failed so badly. I can push out a missile. And boom, they're dead. Because this is back a time before stud guns or spring-load shooters were invented. So all we have right here are flick fire missiles, which all you gotta do is flick them, and that failed because they always do that. Flick fire missiles never worked for me because most people are complaining about these flick fire missiles back then because they don't really work often. Like, you'll sometimes have to hold it and flick it, and it wouldn't be as accurate as just a spring-load shooter where all you gotta do is push down on it and it just flies away. Or a stud gun, you push on the button and it just flies. And it's just more accurate. And I guess they stopped using these because we found something better to do, or LEGO invented something better for us. And yeah, so over here, if I close this up, this embarrassment of a weapon, I could raise this up, and this is supposed to be a antenna for they can call for reinforcements like, the droids are outnumbering us, call in the gunship, we need reinforcements. and then this antenna would give them a signal. So it's a signal box, or whatever you want to call it. So that's it for the set. Something I gotta tell you about the set. This was made way back in 2013, and I wasn't even into Star Wars yet. So this set is completely off shelves. Like, it is retired. It is something in the past, which kind of sucks. You can still get this. I managed to get mine off eBay. You can get yours on Amazon or maybe eBay. But the only problem is the amount of prices these sets go to. Even for a battle pack, as you can see, they go up to 30 to 40, 50 bucks. It's insane. The same thing goes to eBay. Like, look at this. See all this? Look, $9 pre-owned. Look at this. I mean, it's insane. Like the cheapest you'll probably get for it be like 29, 25 to 23 bucks. I mean, it's insane, I tell you. It boggles the mind, or however it's said. Look, even when you think you finally get a good deal on it, it's either open, like you see this one, it's open, and who want to buy something that's open, like, and look, it even says no clone troopers. We want to buy this set complete, and complete means it's more money, and a pre-owned set that's probably opened, or has figures taken out, it's probably a rip-off, and it's cheap, and we don't want that. We want the full completed thing, which is why it's expensive. Like, look, even when you think you find a cheap set like this one, which is open, like, even if you find one that's sealed, it's perfect condition, and it's not even been open yet, look at this. Price bid. Who means you got to bid on it with another person, like, see who, this guy wants to see how much money he can get for it. Like, it's like when a bid was like, I got 120 right here, do I hear a 125? Like, oh, 125, do I have a 130? 130 right there. Like, you know, those bid things? Yeah. So it starts at 4, then it goes to 5, then 10, then 20, then 30. It just goes on and on and on until the guy thinks this guy probably has more money than the other one because he's dumb enough to buy this set, which is open. But, I mean, come on. Who wants to pay that amount of money for it? I wouldn't. I was looking to get mine for cheap. Like, I got mine for 25 bucks, which is still a lot of money for that little tiny set. It was a complete outrage right there. I'll probably make an in-depth video about these prices for sets. And I am just baffled by these prices. Like, come on. This is a very tiny set. It probably goes, back then when it was selling on the market, it probably went for at least lower than 12 bucks. And now it's off the market, which means people are just making this a very high price. Like eBay too, which is up to 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks. And no one wants to pay that amount of money. They want to pay at least under 12 bucks. And as I said before, you cannot buy this on shelves. It is completely off shelf. It was made back in 2013. And it's 2017. We're about to go in 2018. And, sorry. And you will not find this anywhere. Not the Lego store, not Target, not Toys R Us, not Walmart, not Kmart. Wherever sells Lego, you will not find this set. Maybe it's at some old shop where they sell old Legos. But other than that, there's no way of getting this set. I mean, hey, there were the good old days where candy used to cost 50 cents. And cars used to be like $1 or $2. And little toys would be like under the dollars. And prices were good. And now, welcome to the present, where candy is $1 or $2. Hot Wheels are now $8, and toys are just too expensive, and it's just not working out. And we obviously know why they're doing this, because they want more of our monies. I mean, I'm not really happy about this price, to be exact. I mean, come on. No parent would want to buy their child this set for that amount of money. I mean, I'm pretty sure back then when the Clone Wars was airing, I was a kid back then, and I loved the Clone Wars. It's what made me what I am today. I watched it back when I was 10, and now I'm 13 years old. And look at me, I'm making videos about the Clone Wars. And tell me in the comments if you watched the Clone Wars and if you loved it. But I was, like, so much into the Clone Wars. I actually wanted to be into the thing. Like, I wanted to dress up for Halloween as a clone trooper. And just had either a friend of mine dressed as a battle droid, and we would go at each other. And I'm pretty sure little kids love this Clone Wars series. I'm pretty sure they love seeing their favorite clone trooper or their favorite hero go into battle destroying their droids. And I'm pretty sure they want to pick up the Lego sets too and have a good battle, reenact their little scenes. And parents would love to pay at least $8. But now it's off the market, and now it's like up to 20 to 30 bucks. And the parents can't buy it for their child because it's just too expensive. So, after talking a lot about prices and the Clone Wars, I think it's a good set. Not so happy about the price. But yeah, my only complaint is the binocular doesn't reach up to the Stormtrooper's head where it can't see through it. So you can't reenact him looking through binoculars. Overall, making binoculars, making a figure hold the binoculars into a good position impossible, because look, as I showed you before, I showed you already that it doesn't fit where you can get him to look through the binoculars, having him binoculars pointless, just absolutely 150% pointless. But overall, good set. So if you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Just make sure to subscribe. And what sets do you want me to review in the next video? Battle droids, take them out!
Focus fire on the clone trooper.
I'm not sure how long I'm gonna last against these guys. I have an idea, but you'll have to stall them. Yes, sir. This'll teach them. For the Republic!